Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged. Some it's not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Sunday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep because it just may save your life. Okay, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Yesterday, I was planning on putting another video up, y'all, but I don't know. It was so much being thrown at me. Everybody was hitting me up in my IG and my emails, and it was like, do you think this and this and that and that and this? So I didn't know what to say. I just started, doing the numbers and see what was popping up. So y'all, as I started doing those numbers and just thinking about what everything and how everything was just coming together, I started popping bottles, and I was like, what the heck is going on? It was a type of celebratory energy that was in the air yesterday, y'all. Everybody was celebrating. Everybody was like, even if you wasn't trying to celebrate, people were celebrating. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And you was like, why am I celebrating too? But you was celebrating with everybody else. It was weird. It was weird energy. And so many people was just posting about, oh, today was a beautiful day. And it was just a lot going on yesterday, y'all. But y'all, the numbers. And so far, these numbers have not steered me wrong, not one time. And I'm telling y'all this, y'all, it was so much coming up in these numbers. Now, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So, we all know that, Yo Gotti's brother was taken out yesterday. And, there's new reports coming out now of what really happened. Some people are saying different stories. I don't know why some people was first putting out stories saying that, oh, he was at the funeral and he got taken out in the funeral. 3 people ran up on in the funeral or whatever. And now we're finding out that it was after the funeral. It was at the repast. They was at some type of restaurant eating. And, he came out to the car, and that's when it took place. But they had left the funeral, y'all. And word on the street is, I saw the pictures. Yo Gotti was at the funeral too. So it made you wonder, like, why did everybody go to the repast, but he didn't go? So you got to kind of question that, because usually when the mama, the brother, everybody went to the repast. But I didn't see Yo Gotti at the repast. It's like he went to the funeral and then he went his own way. And then everybody else went to the repast. And I didn't get that part. Another part that I don't get is he only had one security or something with him. The brother, Big Jook, he only had one security with him, I guess. Okay, if he had 2, they both got, hit up too. But 3 people got hit up, not just Big Jook. His security was hit in the head, y'all. Word on the street. The security guard was taken out too. They hit him in the head. And he went down, and then they lit y'all, Big Jook up. Okay, and they said he had some type of, attachment to the weapon, some kind of like switch or something like that. They had on there, and they just lit his chest up. So he wasn't coming back from that whatsoever. Okay, now they're saying that he was hit over 10 times, y'all. And the tripped out part, this stuff was popping up in the numbers, y'all. I kid y'all not. There's so much stuff was popping up in the numbers that didn't make no sense. What else was coming up? Now, they also said that the mama took off running and all kind of stuff. They said she was running. Now, I don't know how she was running if it happened to him out in the car. So people was just running with a story. I don't know if maybe she was running to the car to see about him. I don't know. But they were saying that the mama took off running. I have no clue. But this is what they were saying. But I don't understand how your whole family is at a funeral. And this is where a lot of people get taken out at funerals. When your ops find out you at a funeral, this happens on an everyday basis, y'all. This don't have to be this rap beef and stuff. There are people that we know that funerals that got hit up. So for, Yo Gotti to get this careless and his mama and his brother and all his family there, and you ain't got it beefed up with security, it seems some stuff seems questionable. Okay, y'all? And to be honest with y'all, it does seem like Big Jook was the attended, the person, the target that they wanted to get. So they had their eyes set on him. Now, another thing that's coming up is 2 months from now, the trial was supposed to start. And Big Jook is like somebody that's name been coming up in the court stuff. They're saying that he's the one that, the middleman that was passing the money around for pay people for the takeout off. Okay, y'all? So he gets taken out 2 months right before, before the court start. And a lot of people's feeling like, Yo Gotti is trying to, get rid of loose ends so that it won't pop back up to him. You know what I'm saying, y'all? This is how they do. They cut out the middleman that's, supposed to be, that might just give up somebody else because they don't want to do the rest of their life in prison. So they probably feel like he might give up Yo Gotti or the other people that all played a part. And he's gone now. He's gone now. Ain't no testifying no more. Okay, y'all? Ain't no him being a witness and all of this stuff. That's over with. He's gone. Okay? And this could have, from what the numbers are saying and what I gather from what everything is coming out in these numbers is there is quite a few Judases in the CMG camp. That's number one. Okay? It's quite a few Judas, and it's Judas season. They're going to be turning on each other. A lot of them cannot trust each other right now. That's a part of CMG. Because this is huge, what's taking place right now. And if the FBI and stuff don't start picking up people right away, then, it is what it is. The more they're going to be picking them up. Okay? Because we're in some type of season right now where there's just, I'm about to go to the numbers and let y'all see what's popping up, okay? Justice is coming up all over the place. Justice, reckoning, retribution, all of this stuff is popping up, y'all. So much stuff about that. It don't make no sense, okay? Now, a lot of stuff is coming up too. And one thing about, you call yourself selling your soul, y'all, and selling out to Satan. Sooner or later, Satan is coming back to collect. And I do believe it's Yo Gotti's turn to collect. They about to collect on him. And I'm going to tell y'all this, another thing that was coming up in the numbers is, what I get from what was coming up in the numbers is, a lot of people that was in this inner circle, like Jay-Z and, Yo Gotti and Puffy and all of these people that's entwined with each other, they're not going to be able to help each other because they're going to have their own personal stuff that's coming at them. Like, let's just say Puffy. They can't reach out to Puffy to get help from him because Puffy got the feds on him right now. Not only do we have the feds on him, but he got all these lawsuits that's popping up. He's trying to settle under the table and this and that. He got his own stuff to work on that he can't even be, bother with their stuff. Okay, y'all? This is how it seemed like it's about to be a domino effect of a lot of people in the industry. These elites like this is going to have so much coming at them that they're not going to be able to know what to do. And they can't, depend on each other that they've been dependent on, throughout the years and helping each other out because they got their own thing going on as well. So it's about to get deep, y'all. This is about to get deep. Not to mention, all this dibbling and dabbling and this satanic stuff. For them to think that they can, play with Satan and, demonic entities and all of this stuff. If they think that they can get away with this stuff and that it's not going to fall back in a lap sooner or later. Think again, because now it's falling in a lap. And Yo Gotti right now got the feds watching him. They're looking for anything to tie him into this whole, Young Dolph stuff. And I do believe they already have some stuff, but they just letting some stuff play out, just like they did with Young Thug. And all of these bodies piled up, and then they finally arrested Young Thug. And I think that this is the situation that's going on with Yo Gotti right now. They are letting stuff pile up instead of just go ahead and getting him off the streets, okay? They're letting stuff pile up. At the same time, they're keeping an eye on everything that he's doing right now. They are watching him. They truly are. And they're probably watching him so much so that if he wasn't at that repast, that's probably why they wasn't even paying attention to what happened. If he had been there, he probably would have had people watching. Like, it probably would have been feds in the cut paying attention to what's going on if he would have won. But due to the fact that it looks like he dipped off from the repast and went somewhere else, I'm starting to wonder, is that why that, everybody else was left open? I'm just saying, y'all. Not only is the feds watching Yo Gotti, but he has to also worry about a lot of snakes that's going on in the inside in their inner circle that really don't like them, but they deal with them. It's just like Glorilla. She said she didn't, she tried to act like she's so crazy about Yo Gotti. He even hit that nah. But remember how she talked about him at first and stuff, y'all? People's feelings don't just change overnight like that. Just know that. It's a lot of people in his inner circle that they don't like them like that, y'all. It's people that's in his inner circle that actually is, Dolph fans. And they don't like the way he treated Dolph at all. Okay, y'all? Now, I want y'all to pay attention to some numbers, because there's a lot of numbers that's going to be popping up. November 17th is the day that Dolph was taken out. And look, notice as they assassinated, okay? He was assassinated because he was hit 22 times. 1117, okay? Judas season also equals 1117 in Latin. Okay, y'all? Judas season. And this is what's going on right now with, from what my understanding with these numbers. It's Judas season for CMG and Yo Gotti now. They ain't gonna know who to trust. They not gonna even be able to trust each other in their own little group of people, because everybody is gonna be snaking each other because they don't want to do no time for what happened to Dolph. So a lot of people's gonna snake each other. And this has been going on for a while now. When they took out, the other guy, I forgot his name, that they just took out, and in Memphis, and everybody was like, "What?" But he was the first one that they had arrested and let back out. Remember? And they took him out, and everybody was saying that they're taking out their own people so they can try to, get in front of the court stuff. Okay, y'all. But it's going to backfire. Everything that they're doing is going to backfire, y'all. Everything. 1117 2021 also equals 15. If you add all these numbers up, that equals 15. Okay, y'all. Jook equals 15. Okay. Not only do Jook equals 15, but a lot of this is flipped. 51 and 15 is all over the place, y'all. Okay. And 44 is all over the place, and 17. That's the date that Dolph passed away, on the 17th, 11/17. Okay. 113 is all over the place. This is the date that Jook was taken out. 113, 2024. So 113 is all over the place, y'all. Okay. And this 911 stuff is all over the place. These numbers, y'all, is off the chain. Y'all gotta pay attention to these numbers. Cobra and Heat equals 15. So I want y'all to pay attention to these 15s. The date that Dolph was taken out equals 15, y'all. Jook equals 15 and 51. Cobra, Heat, 15. Jook, right before he passed away, he was posting this up, y'all. on his Instagram posts and stuff like that. Not Instagram, well, some post he was putting up. He said they don't want to face you, they want to snake you. And he says, stay alert to stay alive. Watch your back at all times. Put snakes on the plate and eat great. And he put a snake, and he put a plate and a fork and utensils, and he put the gorilla right here. But how ironic is that he put this down right before he passed. How ironic, because snake keep popping up in the numerology. A bunch of snakes, different types of snakes, snakes. Okay, y'all. Even the Lady of Justice. If you go and pull up, the statue of the Lady of Justice. Okay, and you're just gonna start getting into the goddesses in Greek mythology of, I can't even remember the names, but it's gonna get into the Greek mythology of the goddesses of justice. Okay, y'all, this is what I'm telling you. The wheels of justice is switching. And I said this earlier in the year when I said that. I said for some reason this year is going to be the year of reckoning. And then Cat Williams got up there and said that it was the year of reckoning or the retribution or something. He said, this is the year. And lo and behold, y'all, look what is going on. Okay, remember when I said the tables finna turn, that, real ninjas is going to be, they sick of these lame ninjas that's been running the industry down, the world down, and, taking over your kids and just teaching them all kind of stuff and hate and drill music crap. And I said that when is the real ninjas going to step up? Well, y'all, the tables is turning right now. There is a serious turn of tables that's taking place right now. And to be honest with y'all, when I was doing these numbers, stuff started kind of spooked me a little bit. Not scaring me like that. But the stuff that was coming up about in the numbers, like who's next in line for to be taken out, y'all. And I just did the same thing with Krishan Rock when I said that somebody's mother, the mother or the brother is going to be taken out, and then the brother-in-law gets taken out. Well, it's the same thing, y'all. And for some reason, and hit these numbers right now that I just ran and was doing, this is just a start. There are going to be more passings in Yo Gotti's inner circle right now. People that's really, really close to him is coming up. Like there's 2 more people right now that's next that's close to him. One is a family member. One is one of the CMG members. The main members, okay? Like up there with Black Youngster and Moneybag Yo now. 2 main people is coming up right now that's about to get taken out too. This is what is coming up in the numbers. And that's the stuff that kind of starts spooking me. Like, I got to stop even saying it. Because when it happened, people be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's making this happen. I can't make stuff happen from the, from your house. It's just impossible. Just because you say something that you just seeing what it's saying that's coming. Okay, y'all? This is what it's showing. But the tripped out part about this too is the Last Supper was popping up, and the last meal was popping up in Big Jook numbers. And it's how ironic that he put this up saying that put snakes on the plate and eat great. And he just got taken out after he just ate his last meal at this repast. They was at the restaurant eating, and then he went to the car. So he had his last meal, and his last meal was popping up, like the Last Supper and stuff like that. Y'all, it's some weird stuff going on. Like this whole thing that's taking place right now is definitely spiritual. What's taking place right now. He just passed away at a restaurant, y'all, at a repast. And this was one of his last posts right here, with a plate on it with snakes on the side of it. I kid you not. Now let's get back to this number 15. 15 equal burial. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, you should be able to see it. Burial. Head. MVP. Now, to be honest with y'all, Big Jook was the MVP of CMG. He kind of kept things together. They call him the boss man because he took care of a lot of business for CMG, y'all. So they just took out an MVP, dealing with The CMG, whole little era. Security guy that was with him was hit in the head. Head equals 15. Y'all, it's a lot of stuff that was adding up. Laughed out loud equals 15. A whole bunch of people is laughing. They are clowning Yo Gotti right now. He is the laughing stock of the world. And there's people that's getting a little bit upset about it, coming in people comment sections like, don't be in they mess for you be next. It's all kind of stuff. They like to push fear. Okay, y'all? But how in the world is Yo Gotti going to take out everybody all over the world that's laughing at his brother? Okay, y'all? I know he didn't think that people wasn't going to be celebratory, and they took Dolph out for no earthly reason. You took this man from his kids over just something stupid. Even if it was about a female. Look how many females out here in this world. And Yo Gotti is known for messing with several females at one time, allegedly. So why would he get mad at Dolph just because Dolph messed with one of them? You know what I'm saying, y'all? It makes no sense. The whole thing wasn't even about that in the first place, but it was just so many things that piled on to one thing. Dolph turned them down. He wouldn't sign with them. Dolph was messing with one of his females. Dolph was just in his way. He just felt like Dolph was in his way, and he wanted him out. But laugh out loud equals 15 too, and so many people is laughing. They are celebrating left and right. I'm telling y'all, the majority of Memphis right now is celebrating what just happened to this man. And then we got people coming in the comment section talking about, oh, y'all, the people shouldn't even be feeling like, I can't believe the comment section. You mean to tell me this man took out Dolph and he kept trying to take him out, allegedly, over and over and over again? Not just in Memphis, he sent hitters out of town to take out Dolph. When Dolph went to one place, he sent hitters there. He went somewhere else, he sent hitters there. Then he went back home, he sent hitters there until they finally got Dolph. And y'all don't think people are supposed to celebrate when the judicial system is not doing their job? People are going to celebrate. Think if it was your family. So if you don't like somebody's comment section and what people are saying or whatever, justice for Dolph, then don't click on those videos. Because if you in your feelings like that, you're going to get your feelings hurt on certain people's pages. Because people just don't care. People want justice. People are tired, y'all, of so many things taking place right now with the celebrities, and sitting back watching people get away with stuff over and over again. Certain rappers, because they got money, they can buy themselves out of jail until they keep doing stuff over and over again. Then they find, or their money get low, then they're going to lock them up. But people are tired of this one-sidedness. Certain people that, you throw the book at them. And then other people, they do stuff over and over and over again. And there's no justice. So people finally feel like there was some justice yesterday. And apparently the numbers is not lying, because the numbers is talking about nothing but justice. Justice. Batman also equals 15. Matthew Perry, before he passed away, throwing up the Batman signal. Hate equals 15 too. That man has so much hate in him for Dolph. Okay? That is ridiculous. And look who he hang around. People fun of their own kind. Same thing with Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a hater too. He don't want nobody to share that spotlight with him. Puffy, a hater too. All of these people hang in the same circle. Okay? Even, what's his name? Lil Man, Kevin Hart, all these people hang together. Kevin Hart, look at all the stuff that's coming up about how all these people jealous of each other. It don't make no sense. It ain't no, sharing out here when it comes to some of these people of color that become into these elite little circles. They don't want to see the next man come up whatsoever. GUN equals 15 too. He got taken out by GUN. Judas equals 15 as well. So there is somebody. And I cannot say one person, because there are several people that's in the circle of CMG right now. Not just the CMG artists, but just friends and associates that's around different members of them are Judases right now, y'all. It's about to be the fall of CMG. And people like, oh, it's finna get messy out here. It's finna get bad. The feds is watching everything that Yo Gotti do. If he call anything out for somebody to go handle some business, it's going to come back to him. If he get caught slipping again, it's going to come back to him. And like I told y'all, somebody is very close to him right now, just like his brother is close to him. Somebody else that's close to him and his family, is coming up as the next target. It's talking about next, like the next one in line for the get got. This is what is coming up in these numbers, y'all. Okay, Goddess Themis also equals 15, like the 51 right here, 51. And it's a lot of numbers that keep on popping up around this 15, 51, 113, which is the date he passed away on. 711 is a lot of that coming up. Justice statue, lady justice statue, scales legal, Justia Themis. So look at her with the snakes at her feet on this picture. She has all the snakes at her feet. Okay, y'all? And she is leveling out this stuff. Remember I was telling y'all? Things have been one-sided for a very long time. And now it's time to level it out. And this is what's taking place right now. This is why this is the year of people are going to get, their karma is going to come back and they're about to be judged. So this is the year of judgment for some people. And this is why a whole bunch of court cases is this year too. A lot of celebrities is going to court. I think they are still on watch for FBG Duck's case as well. They supposed to be letting everybody know if they're going to go to jail or if they're going to get off for what happened to FBG Duck. So, they're deliberating right now. We got Young Thug's case coming up. We got a lot of people cases coming up. Puffy got cases coming up this year. So, yeah, snakes at her feet. This is the judgment. This is the year of judgment. People are going to get whatever that's, they didn't put out, that energy that they didn't put out, and people that they didn't did something to. This stuff is going to come back to them tenfold this year. Okay? So this is what she symbolizes. She symbolizes justice, y'all. The judicial systems. Okay? And we see now how corrupt the judicial systems is. So maybe this is why, I'm just saying, y'all, this karma is coming in a different way. Because long as they got money, they can look at this kid that was trying to get some DNA tests done about Jay-Z. And every time he go to court, he had to go all the way to the top just to get a DNA. And they didn't want to give this child a DNA test because his mother was underage. And if they find out that Jay-Z is his father, due to the fact she was underage at the time that this happened, charges can be brought or they can sue him. Okay, it's a lot can go on with that. So, Jay-Z could go down too. So to me, they just seem like they holding that up against them. They're going to put it to the side until they're ready to take Jay-Z down too. But I do believe that eventually you're going to find out that, but a lot of people are tired of waiting. I'm just being completely honest with y'all. They're tired of waiting. It took them 30 years to find out who took out Tupac. And he was telling everybody he did it years ago. But nobody wouldn't even listen to somebody try to admit to a crime that they committed. Just because he didn't get paid. And then now y'all want to listen to him and lock him up. And then go after the people. And the Puffy name coming up in that too. They're saying that Puffy, there's a recording out now. Y'all, it's a lot going on. And these are the same inner circle of the same people, y'all. Okay? So justice, the wheel of justice is turning right now. Okay, y'all? And a lot of people is about to go down. Now, I want y'all also to pay attention to the fact that Big Jook got taken out the same weekend holiday as Martin Luther King Jr. Okay, y'all? Martin Luther King Jr., he was born on 115 too. And y'all see that 115 keep popping up? But notice how 115 keep popping up and 44 keeps popping up. He was born on 115. He was assassinated on 44. Okay, y'all. So I want y'all to pay attention to that because he was taking out by the numbers as well. And it's a lot of 115 and 44 popping up too, and 113. So it's a lot of that coming up. It's go time also popped up in the numbers. So people are ready. Another thing that kept popping up in the numbers was like, I'm not scared, don't be scared, don't be afraid, blah blah blah. And it was showing that people were showing courage right now, and they were stepping up to people that the judicial system has been showing leniency to. They are not really charging them for stuff that they should be charging them for. So they're saying that people are getting brave, and this was coming up in the numbers, y'all. I was like, this is tripped out. Crucified also equals 51. Remember that 15 and the 51 was flipped with Jook. He was crucified, and it's tripped out that he was crucified pops up because this pops up around talking about Jesus when the Last Supper and this and that and this. He had his Last Supper at the repast, and he just got crucified too, y'all. Okay, right after his Last Supper, that was popping up. Security equals 51. Jook's security guard was hit in the head. He was taken out too. They made sure they got him too. That equals 51. October the 3rd, October 3 equals, look at the date. That's October is 10 and 3 is, that's be 10-3. You don't count the 0, so that's 13. He passed away on the 13th. So look at this. That equals 51 as well, y'all. Soul, and it doesn't matter how you spell it, S-O-U-L or S-O-L-E, soul equals 51 as well, y'all. Beast mode equals 51. So it was saying a lot about people was going to show strength toward the bullies, basically. Okay, the people that's bullying people in the industry, other people is going to take a stand against them, and they're in beast mode right now. That equals 51. So a lot of that was popping up, y'all. Lions was popping up. The Lion of Judah, all that stuff was popping up too, y'all. I kid y'all not. That equals 51 as well. 82, remember I was telling y'all about that number, 28 and 82 kept popping up, even in Obama's movie, and then talk about the migrants and all of this stuff. All of this stuff is, a lot of chaos, destruction. Is all the same. 82 equals 51. Beast mode equals 51. 13, the number 13 kept popping up too. Same similar numbers. The 117 and all of that. He passed away on the 13th. Eye of Providence popped up as well, y'all. Like I was telling y'all, they're dibbling and dabbling in satanic stuff. And a lot of people is dealing in this mess. Just before Dolph was taken out, he was dibbling and dabbling in all of this satanic mess. One-eye symbolism and, just all of his satanic symbols. He was dibbling and dabbling in it. He had pre-dibbling and dabbling in it. This popped up, and it's a lot of members of CMG is dabbling in it as well as Yo Gotti. Y'all see, I just showed y'all his t-shirt with the one-eye symbolism. So Eye of Providence popped up. Eye of Providence was popping up as well in the numbers. Parasites Cleanse was popping up. So it was also speaking of, like they're what else? It was saying another word for it. Drain the swamp was popping up. Like it was about to drain the swamp. A cleansing is about to take place right now of all the evil in CMG and all of this stuff, that the people that's been out here doing harm to other people, there's about to be a cleanse. Like this is a purge right now that's taking place, but it's a good purge that's taking place. Everybody that's in the industry, that's sellouts, that's pushing agendas, that's lining people up, paying for people to get taken out, all this stuff, everybody's dirt is popping out now. Abusing people. Look at Puffy. It's about to be a serious parasite cleanse right now. Red String of Fate popped up. Scale of Justice kept popping up over and over and over again. Just Scales of Justice. All about justice was popping up. January 13th, 2024. I put that in. And 88 pops up. 11 pops up. 111 pops up. All of this is popping up. 911 is popping up. 102 or 201, that is Freemason stuff. That's popping up. What else? Switch also equals 111, just like January 13th, the day he passed. That equals 111. Switch, he was hit with a switch or something like that. That equals 111. There's that 28 again that keeps popping up, and it's flip flopping. 82, 28, just like that 15 and 51 keeps flipping. That it kept doing that too. The number 8 at the top kept popping up as well. Lavinia Dolphin equals 111. That popped up. And then 151, which is 115, is the same date that Martin Luther King passed away. So if you pull up Lavinia Dolphin, it's a dolphin with the crown on its head, y'all. Okay? So Dolph wasn't supposed to be touched, y'all. You can't touch everybody. You cannot, like, nobody should be touched. But, you know, certain people, they are not meant to be touched. Or there's going to be some consequences. And you're seeing that right now with Dolph. This is not going away. They thought that taking Dolph out was going to, you know, be the answer to their dreams. But now it has become a nightmare because everybody around them is, you know, dropping like flies. I didn't even know Glorilla's security guard got taken out like a week ago. They said Glorilla security guard got knocked off, y'all, about a week ago. And then this week, another security guard gets taken out and Big Jook gets taken out. And I don't know if this third person that got hit too, because it was 3 people that got hit yesterday. But he was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. I don't know, did he make it or not, or did he pass away too? But so far, 2 of them passed out the 3 that was hit yesterday. And they did say that there were 3 guys with weapons. Okay, y'all? What are the odds of Martin Luther King's birthday, y'all? Martin Luther King's birthday. Up under Lavinia Dolphin. Okay? Lavinia Dolphin statue. And I want y'all to pay attention in Kabbalah, this 235. Because if you put in Lavinia Dolphin statue, because she is a statue of this dolphin with a crown. And it comes up 235 in Kabbalah. And it trips me out because if you switch those numbers around, you switch them around, okay, y'all? That's the number of days left in the year after Big Jook was taken out, y'all, okay? And this is tripped out. This is Lavinia Dolphin statue right here. Some people you're not supposed to touch. And I think they're feeling it now. Now, in Gregorian calendar, it's 352 days left in the year. Unless it's a leap year. It's 353. But it's 352 days left on January the 13th, which was the day that he passed. Now, what's the odds of that popping up under the dolphin, y'all? So, I'm telling y'all, people better stop touching everybody. January 13th, in our calendar, 353 days left. But in Gregorian, it's 352. So, yeah, y'all. Now, another thing that stood out to me that popped up, this is another thing that popped up, y'all. CMG Gangster Art Tour. Now, they started their tour last year. And if you put in Gangster Art, 353 pops up, y'all. That tripped me out, too, because I was like, wait a minute, 353. That's how many days left in this year after Jook was taken out. If you put in, you know, January the 13th, 2024, how many days left in the year? 353 days pops up, y'all. Ain't that ironic? And they just went on this Gangster Art Tour, just started with them last year, the end of last year. Y'all, this is a mess. Ain't no getting out of this. Their life is going to be a living hell from this point on. They're not going to enjoy their riches like that. Yeah, you see him going out of town, him and Angela, and this and that and that and this. But if the only place that you feel comfortable and free at is when you're out the country, then you messed up when you come back home and you got to watch your back like that. And you got to pay for security around you all the time and this and that and that and this. You're not living the way you really still want to live, even though you have all this money. Okay, y'all. You know, the thing of it is, when you got this money, you don't want to have to just look over your. Of course, you got to look over your shoulder for people robbing you and it's like that. But when you got to look over your shoulder and you got to be, before you can move around, you got to get all the security to be around you just so you can move around. You messed up. You messed up royally. And not only is, you know, Yo Gotti having to look over his shoulders while he's in Memphis, but he has to look over his shoulder in a lot of cities and states, because a lot of cities and states, y'all remember when I just was playing around and I was like, y'all are not welcome here. And, you know, and I just threw that up for Detroit because they was, you know, they wasn't welcome in Glorilla and stuff. And I was like, Detroit said, y'all are not welcome here. Everybody started sending me messages saying, he not welcome here either. They not welcome here. They not welcome here. It's so many people, even where they think they're welcome at, that are Dolph fans, just waiting for their chance. Y'all, they can't stand CMG. They are truly hated right now because of what happened with Dolph. So retribution kept popping up. Retribution is punishment imposed for purposes of repayment or revenge for the wrong committed. Retribution kept coming up, y'all. And this is why this retribution, this is why this revenge stuff is popping up, because of the fact that for the wrongs that they committed on others, it is coming back to hunt them right now. Okay, y'all? Ain't no rest for CMG members. Ain't no rest for Yo Gotti and their family members. Because once somebody found out that you're some kin to Yo Gotti and people that's connected to CMG, you're a target too. They don't care. People don't care no more. And there's people like, oh, well, why is George Zimmerman still walking around, but y'all taking out each other? Da, 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 da. George Zimmerman doesn't live in Memphis, y'all. I think if he did, they would have got him by now. But just because nobody ain't got George Zimmerman, does that mean you're supposed to just act as if Yo Gotti and them didn't do anything just because some years passed by? Are people just supposed to just ignore the fact that what they just did to Dolph? And his kids, taking him away from his kids, suffering, still going to therapy to this day. They turned a lot of people's life world upside down when they took Dolph out. Dolph was helping so many people, y'all. He was helping a lot of people in Memphis. And this is why a lot of people in Memphis is celebrating right now and popping bottles, y'all. It's people popping bottles all over the world right now because of the fact that young Jook was taken out. I said young Jook. Big Jook, y'all. So many people are celebrating. People celebrating didn't know why they were celebrating, y'all. I was feeling so good last night. I couldn't do nothing but pass out, y'all. That's just how good I was feeling. And I was like, I wasn't even planning on sipping. But it was just something in the air yesterday. It was a celebratory, vibe yesterday. And everybody was celebrating all over the world, y'all. Reckoning was popping up too. And as soon as this popped up, I thought about, I sure thought about, what's his name, y'all? The little man that just came out and told on everybody. Cat Williams. I was thinking about what he said when he said the reckoning 2024 is the reckoning. I was like, oh Lord, it's popping up in these numbers for Big Jook, y'all. The reckoning. The time when your actions are judged as good or bad and you are rewarded or punished. This was popping up in the numbers, y'all. This is why I say it's not just about Yo Gotti, tying up loose ends. It's all about justice. If they think that taking out Big Jook is going to get them off, it's not. If they think that taking out everybody that's connected to this case, as far as that can lead back to them, gets taken out, they think it's going to get them off, it's not, y'all. The wheels of justice is turning, And all of them, it's time for their reckoning right now. Everybody that played a part in what happened to Dolph, they're going to be punished, y'all. Now, this is another one. I didn't quite understand why this was popping up, but Walls of Jericho was popping up, y'all. This was popping up too. And the scriptures was popping up as well. But they said the walls of Jericho fell after the Israelites marched around the city walls once a day for 6 days. Now, the 6 and stuff kept popping up too. A lot of stuff about 6 and that 7 kept popping up as well in his numbers. On the 7th day, with the priests blowing their horns daily and the people shouting on the last day. But this is popped up too, the walls of Jericho. So I'm sure people in the comment section gonna let me know why that could have possibly popped up. But I couldn't understand why that popped up, or I just had so much going on that I couldn't, see it. But sometime after I do the video, I'll come back to it and then I'll understand what it really means. But 44 popped up on curb. He was left on the curb, y'all, like trash. He was left on the curb. Now people say he was in the car. But when they showed him laying, taken out, and somebody was trying to work on him, maybe he tried to get out the car. Maybe they took him out the car, and that's what they was trying to work on him at, because he a big guy, so they couldn't just carry him like that. So maybe he just fell right there. I don't know. But he was on the curve, and I thought that maybe he tried to run to his car and slid underneath, because it looked like his feet is up under the car. And they're working on him, and he's just chest lit up. On the curb, y'all. Curb equals 13. He passed away on the 13th, y'all. Look at these numbers. And there go that 44 again. 13 and that 44 kept popping up. And then look at that 17. They took Dolph out on the 17th. That popped up as well. This is about justice, y'all. Look at that 80, 80, 80, and 80 right next to each other. 88. That 28, there it goes again. Y'all, this was justice. Judas season for Yo Gotti. Okay? Remember I was telling y'all this is Judas season? 113 popped up too. And 83 popped up. Look at that right there. 113. This is the day your brother was taken out. 0113. Judas season for Yo Gotti. I said, whoa. This was all this, y'all. This is the place where they were at. Perignon's Restaurant and Event Center. 44 again. Look at that 113. Every time, y'all. Every time. That 44 kept popping up. That 113 pops up right together. 13, 44. 13, 44. 13, 113, 44. It kept popping up, y'all. All together. And this is where he was taken out at. Right in the front. When he walked up out of that restaurant from his last meal. And like I told you, last meal was popping up. Yo Gotti, big brother Jook, equals 113. This is the day he passed. They go that 13 in reverse. 11 over here. 38 at the bottom. Y'all, and this is deep what took place. Big Jook assassination. Y'all, 113 comes up twice. It comes up 311, 131. And then 111 at the bottom over here to the side, to the left. Y'all, this is deep. This is deep. These numbers was coming up all over the place. Law, order, and justice. This was popping up under, the lady, the goddess lady something. 113 popped up under there as well. That popped up. So this is the day that he passed. Law, order, and justice was served yesterday, y'all. And then I think it was something else on here. Okay, no, this is not it. Revelations 5:5 popped up, and Revelations 5:5, if I not recall, is about the Lion of Judah, I think. Okay, y'all. I think it's about the Lion of Judah. But look at that 131. Revelations 5:5 pops up. Y'all, this is so deep. It don't make sense. What God is Lady Justice? So this is the Lady Justice, Law, Order, and Justice. That was 113 that was popping up. This is her. She carried both a sword and feather of truth. So the truth and the justice, okay, took place yesterday. Lion of Judah, don't be afraid. This kept popping up. That they was, and then when it would say don't be afraid, then it was another sentence that would be like, we not afraid. It was like not afraid. It was talking about strength. It was talking about power. It was talking about just lions that's ready to roar. They was ready for they ready for it. Whatever. They on demon time. People are tired of Yo Gotti them, y'all. People are tired of them. And like I told you, there is going to be so much justice in one way or the other. If they call themselves try to come at and start having people taken out, in Memphis, just coming at people and this and that and that and this, that's going to come back to Yo Gotti as well. He might be charged with other people's passing because of sending out hits on other people because of revenge for his brother. Like, it's so much stuff that was coming out that it's all going to fall back to him, y'all. And then look at this Revelations 5:5. And 5 plus 5 is 10. And a lot of stuff was coming up about the 10 too, because he was hit 10 times. This is what they were saying. That Jook was hit 10 times with the switch. That it just, y'all, so much stuff. More bad news for CMG members, y'all. This popped up. This was 131 as well. More bad news for CMG members. So it was specifically saying as if there's more to come. Okay, y'all? And y'all, when I start, the deeper that I went, the more stuff that would pop up, and I was like, this is weird. But look what it says. More bad news for CMG members. 131, 111, 113 pops up. And then look what it says at the bottom. It says 353. And that's the same thing as it was 355 days left in the year yesterday, y'all, when this whole thing took place. A lot of stuff was coming up in the numbers that this is not over and that they are going to feel so much more pain than they think that they are already feeling right now. Okay? And I want you to look right here that more equals 51 too. Just like his name, Jook, is 51 and 15 is popping up. More. So there's more to come. Was popping up. It kept popping up, y'all. I kid y'all not, y'all. I kid y'all not. It was talking about the bravery of people, and remember I was just talking about this when I was talking about Obama's movie, y'all. And I was talking about the V series and stuff, and I was telling y'all about the people who was called the resistors. Resistance. Yeah, the resistance. Those are the ones that were against the visitors on that V series. And a lot of people that were called the resistance, they were the ones that were getting together all over the world and coming together to fight for the country and fight for the good of the people. And y'all, this is all was coming up. Like the resistance, stuff like this was popping up in these numbers. And I was like, whoa, y'all. Okay. This was tripping me out. And now another thing that's popping up, Anthony Mims, that's his name. 151 popped up under that. That's his real name. Big Jooks. And 151. What are the odds of 115 popping up? The first number. And you get taken out, assassinated, just like Martin Luther King, and his birthday was 115. And you get taken out on Martin Luther King's weekend birthday. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, you can't make this stuff up. And then look at the bottom where it says 15, because you don't count the zero. You see that 15, 51, keep just flipping, 115, keep popping up over and over and over again. At 96 too, it was popping up a lot. Reckoning equals 96. Reckoning equals 51. Same thing I was telling y'all. 33, 115, 115. Martin Luther King assassinated. He's assassinated right before Martin Luther King's birthday. Y'all. 6300 block of Winchester Road. This is what he was taken out at. Look at that first number, y'all. 235 again. This is where he was taken out at, y'all. And look at this number. And 352 days left in the year in Gregorian. That is, y'all. My bad. Yeah. This is deep. This is deep on so many levels, y'all. I kid y'all not. Um, Now I want to go to another quick. I want to go to something else real quick. Um, I want to go to something real quick. So, switch. I don't know that I put switch in, but switch equal 28 and 82 and 111 as well. It was something else I wanted to go over with y'all. Some more numbers that was popping up. They messed him up, y'all. I'm looking at the picture. I know y'all probably didn't seen it by now. Him laid out on the grass, half on the grass and half on the concrete on the curb. Boy, boy, boy. They laid him out just like they laid Dolph out. They wasn't playing no games. Big Jook equals 33. Yo Gotti equals 33. 33-degree Freemasonry stuff is popping up. 38, 83, murder by numbers. Memphis equals 38. Murder equals 38. Big Jook last Instagram post talks about being snaked. Okay, y'all, like I was telling y'all, the snakes. It's not just one person. It's more than one in their circle. The snakes is going to be snaking the snakes. That is another thing that was popping up in the numbers. That I couldn't put all the stuff up, y'all. It was too much stuff to put up. But snake and snakes was popping up, y'all. So everybody in their inner circle is going to turn on each other because they don't trust each other. None of them going to trust each other, y'all. And everybody that anything that they say to each other could possibly get back to, it's just going to be a whirlwind of deception right now inside the inner circle of CMG, y'all. This is what the numbers is saying. And the color purple just kept popping up, popping up, popping up. And I noticed that I went to somebody, I think it was Big Jook's page, and somebody, almost one of the last videos that he put out, somebody had a purple car, and they just spinning around in a car, and it's a purple car, y'all. I was like, Lord have mercy. Then I started pulling up the numbers that's on the Instagram post, and even that was some weird stuff coming up. The 186, it was different numbers that he had on the Instagram post too. I was putting that up, and that was tripping me out. What else was coming up? 353 days of the year left equals 11 as well. 13 day of the year 2024, if you put that in, 13 day of the year 2024, 83 pops up, y'all. So that's murder by numbers too. That pops up as well. What else could I? Because there's a lot of stuff I didn't get to put in here. Make America Great Again was popping up. Wolves in Sheep's Clothing was popping up, 113. To K to the ILL, a Mockingbird pops up. That's tripped out that they got, because they got a bird on one side and they got the snake on the, y'all. Targeted individual also pops up under the numbers as well. You will never see it coming, whether they like it or not. That popped up under 113, y'all. That they're not gonna see it coming, and they didn't. They did not see this coming. They just snuck up on them, came in, took out 3 people, and bounced. They don't have a clue. They don't have a clue, y'all. Okay. You will never see it coming. Popped up. What else? What else? What else? What else? Brother Panic popped up under the numbers too. Like he panicked when it went down. And when everything went down, he went into a panic. Yeah. That Judgment Day came. Pain is coming. And brother panic. Brother went into a panic. That pops up, y'all. Under the numbers. What else? And it just said pain is coming. Pain is coming. Light bringer is coming. Um, the Death Star popped up as well. Hmm. Another thing popped up is outside Memphis restaurant. This is where it took place at. 335 popped up. And 353 is how many days was left in the year. 116 popped up again, like kept popping up in Obama stuff. And that movie stuff kept popping up that we just finished talking about. That popped up too. Unresponsive wakefulness popped up. And what else? Only bill for infinity links pops up too. 353. Okay, y'all. 353 days left. That pops up. And this tripped out too. I dined at the White House popped up. And a lot of CMG members been going to the White House, y'all. I kid you not. That popped up too. God is speaking through numbers is popping up. 303 is popping up, which is 33. It's coming up through the numbers. Human blood sacrifice pops up. Yo Gotti, if you put Yo Gotti in, 111 comes up 2 times. 666 pops up, number of the beast. 33 pops up as well too. Gangsters Art Tour 88 pops up. 38 pops up as well. Karmic pops up. Relating to a or characteristic of karma. So karma is popping up. It says a form of payback. Okay? This is popping up, y'all. I'm telling you. This is popping up in the numbers. Karmic also equals 13. He passed away on the 13th. Fall equals 13. Rico equals 13. Lame equals 13. Okay, y'all remember I just said this the other day that it's the year of the real ninjas gonna step up against the lame ninjas. Okay? And lame came up too, y'all. Lame equals 13. Now, this is another thing that came up under Walls of Jericho. They said that settlement in Jericho built about 8,000 BCE. So they go to number 8. And then it says these walls at least 13 feet, 4 meters in height. So 13 feet was the walls of Jericho, something like that. And that's the passing day of Jook, the 13th. Then it says in height and backed by a watchtower or redoubt, some 28 feet tall. So that goes to 28 too. That was flipping back and forth. 28, 82. So that comes up in the numbers of Jericho as well. You can look that up. So it's talking about how many feet the walls is, and then the 4 meters. And they said that it happened around 4 o'clock, y'all, when he was taken out. I kid y'all not. So the 13th, 4 o'clock, which is coming up 4 meters, 13 feet of the walls of Jericho. So maybe it's the more connects than I think it is as far as the walls of Jericho when it comes to this situation. Okay, y'all. Kick the bucket popped up, and he definitely kicked the bucket yesterday. Okay, y'all. More bloodshed for Yo Gotti equals 111. I'm telling y'all, it kept popping up stuff like this. Like there was more to come. So, people that's in his inner circle better watch out, y'all. I'm telling you. Shitika is about to hit the fan right now, y'all. It says back to back to back. This is what kept popping up. Back to back to back popped up under, what did it pop up under? More bloodshed for Yo Gotti. It says back to back to back. I was like, wow. So there's more to come. And it says a feathered serpent. Okay, so more Judas in their inner circle is about to be telling on each other. Just so a lot of them gonna do it just to get off, you know, to a lot of them is going to turn on each other so that you know, striking deals so that they won't go down for certain things. But a lot of them is doing this on their own because they don't like Yo Gotti. Y'all know that there are people in people inner circle that don't like them, right, y'all? This is why I tell y'all all the time to watch the company that you keep, because you could let people in your house that really still don't like you, but they pretend like they like you. Okay, y'all? But they really don't. This is the same situation. Yo Gotti, Jay-Z, all of them, they got people that don't like them that's around them. They think they all good, but everybody is not. Martin Luther King Jr. assassination. If you put that in gematria, 353 pops up, which is 353 days left in a year. That's January the 13th, same day he just got assassinated. Okay, y'all. Lady Justice also popped up. This is why I started looking up the Lady Justice stuff, because that popped up in the numbers too, which was the 14 to 23 number that popped up under that. Lady Justice popped up. What else? What else? What else, y'all? Equality popped up as well, y'all. Equality popped up. That equals 11. It also equals 38. So I'm telling y'all, a lot of stuff that was popping up was about equality. Tired of this stuff being just one-sided. And this is the year that things are going to level itself off. They're always talking about Satan. All the last couple of years, all these celebrities is taking a choice, making a choice that they rocking with Satan. And this year, things are about to be leveled off. Level. They're going to level this mess off. It ain't just going to be about Satan all the time. You know, there's going to be some justice coming in here. And these demons are going to start getting what's coming to them. Okay? Fairness, equality, and what else it says? Ooh. What else? What else? What else? I am the Lord Jesus Christ pops up under here as well. And that comes under 131. So that's 1132. The Lion of the tribe of Judah pops up again. I told y'all this just kept popping up. And it was like bravery, strength, stuff like that was popping up too. It says the symbolism is used in the Bible over 150 times. And they talking about the Lion of Judah 150 times. You don't count the 0. That's 15 too. Okay, y'all? See that one fad kept popping up? Another verse popped up. Proverbs 30:30. It's talking about the Lion of Judah. Talk about empowering, envisioning Jesus, that mighty lion who retreats before nothing. Okay, y'all? So, yeah. People are taking a stand toward these demons now in the industry. Revelations 5:5. Then one of the elders said to me, do not weep. See, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has conquered, so that he can open the scroll and its 7 seals. That is widely regarded as a reference to the second coming among Christians. Okay, y'all? Now, this is another thing that was kept coming up in the numbers too. It was talking about the 6th seal. Okay, y'all? That kept popping up as well. The 6th seal. The repast, when I was telling y'all about the last meal and the last supper. So the repast, a meal shared by family and friends of the deceased person after a funeral service. And that was coming up as his last meal for Jook. Y'all, it was popping up in the numbers. Last meal. If you put in last meal, that also equals 83. I kid y'all not. It was popping up. So yeah, it was a lot of stuff coming up, y'all. I'm trying to think of anything else that I can remember that I probably had on here. The snake also equaled the last meal. So it had the snake up there as well. There were on his IG, it says 828 posts. And it says 166,000 followers. And it said 186 following. So I looked up those numbers too. So that's what some of the stuff that was popping up as well. And you also see that purple card that's on his IG. But anyway, when I started putting those numbers in, he has 166,000 followers, excuse me, y'all, that popped up. And funeral also equals 166. Okay, y'all? I kid y'all not. I was like, wow, this is deep. So 166 comes up on the funeral, and that's where he had just went to a funeral, y'all. Big Brother also equals 166. What else? What else? The Truman Show also equals 166. Like I was telling y'all, the Truman Show pops up when particular people get taken out in the industry that they got people around them that is putting on a facade, just pretending like they like them, but they really don't. And they're like scheming behind their backs. The Truman Show popped up too. That equals 166 as well. Cookies also equals 166, and Waters Above equals 166, y'all. Killuminati. You remember Tupac used to, I think he has an album called Killuminati. That equals 166 too. The Twin Towers equals 166 too. And Secret Society equals 166. Now remember I said he had 186 or something like that. Following or something like that. Trojans popped up, y'all. And Doves popped up. Serpent popped up. 186 equals Serpent. And Trojan, that was enough for me. Tsunami popped up. Remember I was telling y'all to be pay attention to the colors. Water that has fallen. Anything about storms, tempests, tsunamis. Tsunami equals 186. So there's a storm of ruin. But the storm is going to be more pain on Yo Gotti's side. Y'all, fall equals 186 too. So it is going to be the fall of them, of CMG, y'all. Jay-Z also equals 186. That's another one does not care what's going on. His name kept popping up in here too, Jay-Z. And a lot of people been saying that Jay-Z could be behind other people going down right now, like Puffy and stuff like that. And he's from New York, and Jay-Z, So a lot of people been saying that Jay-Z could be behind too, other people falling. I don't know how true it is, but is his turn coming? I'm just saying, you can't, even if he do got something to do with the fall of Yo Gotti and these other artists, because they say he don't like to share the spotlight. So I don't know, but his name definitely popped up over and over again. Freemasons equal 186. Lame equals 186. And I say that all the time. These lame, this lame. That was coming up, y'all. Middle finger equals 186. Colt equals 186. Toby. Slave stuff, 186, y'all. November the 3rd popped up too. That equals 186. And that's 113. So he passed away on 113, January 13th. November 3rd, 113. That equals 186 too. And that is the numbers that's under Jook, his IG account, y'all. What else? What else? It was so much, y'all. It was so much popping up. I'm trying to get it all out, or I have to make another video. This was interesting too. Yo Gotti put out a song called Mama. And it was under the album of Street Pharmacy. And I say Street Pharmacy all the time. I didn't know he had an album called Street Pharmacy. But it was released in 2014. But if you turn those numbers around, January 24, 0124 is the month that his brother just passed. So that was interesting. Okay. And his mama is coming up as next. Well, that just slipped, but that's what is coming up. The mama. Mama coming up, Mama Bear is coming up, is somebody about to get up with her. And I might as well go and let the cat out the bag for the other person since that slipped. Black Youngster, y'all. Black Youngster is on the chopping block. Big Jook reportedly got hit with a switch, popped up, and 1619 pops up, which is the same thing that popped up under Obama's movie 1619. That was popping up about the slave ship, the white lion, and then this lion stuff is popping up too. So I was like, well, maybe just some type of connection there too. So I don't know. I have to think on it. I have to sleep on some stuff sometime, y'all. What else? I think that's it, y'all. Everything else is just a lot of people celebrating. Everybody was popping bottles. People was feeling good yesterday. I can't lie. I was feeling good too, y'all. I was feeling real nice. Okay? I couldn't even put on my other videos that I had lined up for yesterday as well that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I was feeling good too. But I think that's it that I had to talk about so far. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about all of this. Because y'all, it's about to hit the fan. And not like you think. It's a lot of people like, oh, Yo Gotti and them about to go rip something up and this and that and this. Yo Gotti and them is going to be the ones that people are about to drain the swamp for Yo Gotti, y'all. Okay, y'all? His little crew of people, it's time for their judgment. The things that they have done. And Yo Gotti is, his actions, allegedly, from what the numbers are saying, is that it's not just Dolph that they took out. They have played a part in a lot of people's demise. So all the things that they have, you know, played a part, even TZ being taken out, because word on the street is TZ own people took him out, which means Yo Gotti now. Okay, this is word on the street. So if that's true, he's even going to be punished for his own members that was taken out as well. There is about to be some serious justice coming his way. And he's about to feel the same pain as Dolph kids are feeling. Everybody that's cared about Dolph, all that pain that everybody, you know, went through from, you know, Dolph being taken out, Yo Gotti and him is about to feel that pain too. His side is about to feel that pain. So, yeah, and they're saying there's more to come in the numbers. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.